Hello, everyone. Right now, there's a simple choice to be made in this federal election. We're a week and a half into campaigning, and there's realities that need to be drawn. The Liberals are ahead by a few percentage points at least. I don't know in terms of polls, but in overall polling. If you're a New Democrat this election, vote for New Democrats. Those that are young, that embrace Jag Meets ideals. He had two by elections this past year. They really worked hard to win those elections. It means a lot for that New Democratic team. Don't flop your vote for New Democrat and vote Liberal for no reason. The whole current political context of what's wrong right now has been caused by the Liberal government of Canada. Justin Trudeau and his Liberal government team of losers should have been gone when Aaron O'Toole ran in the election in 2021. Pierre Poilievre's a better candidate. He has better ideals. He's going to lead the conservative beast and be our prime minister going forward. But I don't know what's going on in people's minds with a newly elected party leader who becomes prime minister from a leader who doesn't even call an election to have his sinking ship sink and go out with dignity, to people backing Mark Carney and getting on board with new liberal ideals because he was a CEO of a few banks. There's going to be massive detriment to having a financier like him run this nation as well. And just you wait, he'll be as easy as ever to pick apart as any other political figure once he starts laying down policy. Justin Trudeau, Melanie Joly, Chrystia Freeland, who wrote a budget in 2024, 400 pages of repetitive nonsense. That's why she lost her job too. Her and Justin disagreed on things. Stephen Guilbeault, Mark Holland. What other Liberal candidates do we need to name that are garbage, that are in his cabinet? They should have been gone 3 years ago. Now you want to roll around on current context. There's a housing crisis that's lasted in Canada for 2 or 3 years because of that garbage Liberal government not foreseeing it. Stupid Sean Fraser. He never foresaw that. That's why he resigned. There's other elected officials that are Liberals that are really trying to rally. I have them on social media. Sean Chen, the man who made the obscene comments about things to the Chinese government and conspiratorial ideals like this and sending people back for persecution. That's wrong. That guy probably should lose his job. These are MPs who are elected officials to represent their constituents and then trying to push forth private member bills and stuff like this. They're there for a reason. Justin Trudeau selected a horrible bench. A horrible bench. He should have been gone 3 years ago. This whole obscene political context should not even exist right now because Justin Trudeau picked it and didn't leave when he was supposed to get the hell out of there. So you better vote Conservative this election. I lived in Montreal and there's teachers on the streets. This is ironic. Last summer, as I was getting knocked all over that city by Liberals, standing up for teachers' rights, backing teachers' narratives for not having enough support, aid, or funding, and they're getting nothing from the federal government, the Liberals that pass down education subsidies to the province. And I walk by them, hello, and I tell them, do not vote Liberal next time for Justin Trudeau. That's why you're striking and not getting paid and on the streets right now. It's that bad. It's a syndrome. It's a Liberal syndrome. People don't know how to think properly. The reason Canada is how it is now is because that guy opened up immigration channels, brought in thousands and tens of thousands of people that vote for him because they live here, but they have no idea what it's like to be here until you adjust over a few decades and have kids. It's just the reality of it. He should have been gone 3 years ago. Instead, you see his chap, you see the way he is with people, you see betterment, and you feel bad for something. Don't vote Liberal this time around. Greens, vote for your environmental initiatives. I went to Ottawa when there was smoke filled in the city. Justin Trudeau didn't say one thing about first aid or any kind of provision meant to put out fires. That man is a joke. That's why he's gone. The sad part is This should have happened 3 years ago. So political ordinance and regularity could have continued. Vote green if you have green ideals and you back that narrative. Vote for the New Democrats if you're a New Democrat and want change. Get involved in your committee. Get involved in the convention. Get involved in votes. They're very open to that. Change the leaders if that's what you want to do. Vote for Conservative because this guy's been kicking the crap out of Justin Trudeau for 2.5 years in Parliament, making him look like a retarded dog. To the point where he's finally left Canada on the hook for housing, for immigration, for a recession, for inflation. What else do you want to hear than a bunch of liberals in Montreal who are teachers protesting about more subsidies and bad conditions and wages when the teacher who is the prime minister doesn't even back them? Vote Conservative this election and make a change happen. Oh my God. It is a no-brainer. Use your head, Canadians. We need change. We will say this again one day. The reason Canada is in this situation is because those liberals lasted for too long. And it's not the ones that were elected in their constituencies. It was the ones picked by the head guy who's gone. Right?